you want to restart?
Two rival cities stand across a pit from one another. Ovon and Zeph. Zeph and Ovon. A rivalry so old that no one truly even knows what it's about anymore. And here are our heroes caught up in the middle of it. Welcome to Origins of the Fall.
First,
a
you
Numenera
prove your
podcast.
neutrality. Move to the side.
Well,
I moved to the side.
You already
I
did.
go
now,
to this side.
I'm assuming these people are standing behind me.
Which people?
The Ovon.
Bloss is standing on level with you, and he is ready to go.
Ovon, stand down, sir.
Bloss.
Sorry.
Ovon's the town.
Bloss, stand down. It's gonna be alright. I'm gonna talk everything down. It's gonna be just fine. So just don't fire anything unless you get fired at first, alright?
He considers this for a moment. He looks to Fission. Fission nods. And he goes, fine.
And, hand still in the air, Zero will walk around to the edge.
Okay, so you've already started moving to the edge. She saw you conversing. Are you gonna tell her that the plan is for them to also hold fire as
Oh
long
yeah,
as they
I'm gonna
hold
say this
fire?
as I'm walking. That they need. Now that I've told the Ovons to hold fire, now I expect you to be nice, respectable, conscientious people and do the same. Is that a fair thing for me to ask of you?
There's a long pause. Fair.
Very well. We can move forward then.
Okay, so now there are 4 groups, technically. Sneaky.
Can I find, like, cover in this area? Will it be
You
any-
could probably go straight up to the installation. So it has the main center tower, but there's large, what are almost like spider legs coming off of it, going to larger power generators. There's plenty of cover in the ravine. It's
As long
only
as I find
about a
cover.
5 to 6 foot drop down, and it is angled enough that you could slide down slowly. You would definitely disturb the earth around you, possibly revealing yourself. But it depends on how stealthy you are if you do it.
Okay, so it's at an angle.
It's at an angle.
Like, how far of a jump would it be from...
Oh, so you mean like if you were to jump down onto one of the like power cells? Okay, so distance-wise, it's about 2 feet into, like, from the lowest part, which means if you're looking at the angle, you're probably looking at a 4-foot jump, but then downward,
Right,
it's about a 4-foot jump downward also. So you've got a forward momentum of 4 and a downward momentum of 4.
Right. Alright.
It's possible you'd have to roll pretty high. Like it's probably a difficult to a challenging. Are you hot?
I know
I
I
can
am.
turn on the
That's the
AC.
sunburn, too.
Well, that too. Yeah.
No. I want to kind of quickly run down as they move to the side.
Okay.
And so there's a slight distraction of watching them intently.
Okay, that's completely fair.
That's a good
So
call.
you're using their movement as cover. So
Right, 'cause
roll
I'm
for it
gonna-
real quick. That so are you jumping or are you sliding down?
I'm going to try and, like, run down.
Okay,
I don't
so
wanna, like,
then it's only a
slide.
difficulty. It's a demanding difficulty, but there's a separate difficulty for your stealth. So we're gonna roll twice. One is for your descent. The second one is for your detection.
Okay.
You succeed on your descent, and then your detection is a difficulty 3 also because you're using them as cover. You succeed on that. Okay, so you are not seen, and you are able to get down without hurting yourself. Congratulations.
Ta-da!
And he reveals himself.
I like how you're probably like, ta-da, to your ferret.
Very quietly.
Made it! Talking to my crotch because my belt's down there.
It's a weird thing for a ferret to do. You have ferrets do weird things. Alright.
Alright, so you have all stepped to the side, and now Zeph and Ovon are starting to try and have a somewhat diplomatic dialogue. The woman across the way, Bloss identifies as Lalisia. He goes, Lalesia, what do you want? I thought I wouldn't see you again since you took my leg.
Oh dear.
Oh, dang, slam it.
You are now
You are no longer invisible. But you found cover,
Right.
was the plan. So you are still not seen. So they are starting to have dialogue. It seems to be quickly
Alright.
divulging down into spats of name calling and threat.
Oh my. Alright. I looked at Gianni and I'm like, Gianni, what I'm about to do, just be smart and not do what I'm about to do. And I slide down the thing, the ravine, and I
Roll
land.
for it.
Alright.
I need you to roll for that. It's
Speed?
a difficulty 3.
Is it speed?
No, it's just a difficulty. If you want to, it's more like akin to acrobatics.
Yeah, so speed check then.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So then I will.
It's a difficulty 4. It brings it down to a difficulty 3.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use some of that. Oh, wait,
Oh,
actually-
you want to make it easier?
Yeah, I was gonna make it easier on me, just to make sure I succeed because I don't want to fucking fall on my face when I'm trying to be. I actually have a. I gain an asset to all movement tasks: climbing, swimming, jumping, and balance too.
Cool. Okay, that's awesome.
So.
So it's a difficulty 2.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. I'll keep that. That's a 6.
6.
17.
Nice. You succeed very well.
All right. Yeah. So
You get down, and it's very dramatic.
Well, I do it with my
looking.
hands still up too. I'm like, all right, now, hey, now with all the threats, let's not do that. That's not a good way to go. Now look at Bloss. I'm Bloss. She took your leg. I get it. You're mad. You got a new, better one. It's made of metal. Metal lasts forever. Remember that. Flesh is weak. Also, what happens in war is all fair. You're not at war anymore. There's no need to maintain that. It ain't gonna work. Trust me on this. I look towards Lalesia. Lalesia, is it? All right.
You don't even let her respond.
Yeah. Now, here's the thing. When I'm trying to set up a peace talk, and you go and threatening everybody, I don't need that. It doesn't help anything. And I understand you got a whole little spat going on with this Ovon side and Zeph side, but aren't we really all from the same side? Now, why don't you, both of you, just you twos, come down here and have a civil, adult conversation, and why don't we figure out how to solve the problem that we all came here to solve?
Alright, the two separate teams have a powwow.
Alright.
The leaders speak to their pupils, I will call them. They're smaller. And after some deliberation, both of the leaders have chosen to spare, basically in case anything gets worse, their pupils, and they've sent their pupils back to the city.
Alright.
And the two leaders are going to come down to try and fix the installation.
That's a great
talk.
idea. That's a great idea. Alright. Now, hang on. There was definitely,
You're still up on the top, right?
Yes.
Do you want to look for anything with regards to the installation? Because it's technology, but you are intelligent.
yeah, I would think of it as kind of a subterfuge thing of me being like, what I'm about to do, don't do, as in do something else.
I was planning on going kind of to where the same area that he was, but like looking around, see if there's anything.
Yeah, basically you have a bird's eye view. It would be a great chance for you to try and maybe find from a vantage point what's going on, what's malfunctioning.
And I'm gonna keep these two talking.
Okay.
So you've come around to the opposite side. Wow.
Crotch.
That is a 16 in the crotch.
Yeah, 16 in the crotch.
Wow, that was magical.
I do have a magical dick.
I don't know. Hers is the one that grows 1 inch every month.
You see
That's not very much.
things. In particular, a piece of the device seems to have been damaged, but it's a long time ago. Possibly when the war was still going on. The damage is old. The edges it doesn't seem like a brand new break. It only started malfunctioning recently, basically. You can also tell that this may have been a device for during the war. Either one of the brothers built this device during the war, or possibly even before the war. So it's young in technology terms.
Classic.
But you can definitely see there is a specific spot that looks like it was damaged during the war. It's a large joint at the center that combines it to one of the, like those tubes that go out to those power cells. It's like a glowing blue light, by the way, that goes through these tubes. Like nuclear fission style liquid.
Down at the powwow, I'm gonna spend an experience point. I would like to say that I have performed numerous bounties for this Lalesia, if she's the leader of this town. I've performed.
You've been down here this south?
I have been to I haven't been to Ovon, but I have been to Zeph because I fulfilled bounties with Lalesia in particular.
Okay.
So I have a little bit of an end with her.
Okay, so now that she's close enough to you, she knows exactly who you are.
Yeah.
And she definitely knows of your reputation, and definitely knows of your, that you are neutral. You are not on anyone's side.
Correct.
That is not how you work, and she knows that.
Yeah. Alright, now, Lalesia, I pride myself on being a neutral party, so please inform me of your side of the story as to why you are here.
Well, we were coming here because something is going on. We don't know what exactly. I swear I have sent another party out here to fix this before, but I just can't remember when or how or who.
Well, don't get hung up in the details. We'll figure it out. Now, I believe, Bloss, you were also here to fix this issue. You feel like it was coming from here, so why don't we go take a look at this device together,
Bloss starts rambling.
Let's call it a temporary truce, Bloss. Let's not go on into the back. We need to stay here, not in the past.
Truces never last long, just like peace.
Hey, man, I ain't disagreeing with you, but we gotta make do with what we got, and what we got right now is a problem that needs both of you to be optimal leaders for your cities.
They both agree to this very begrudgingly, but they start investigating.
I'll take
Have you been looking at the device this whole time that you're kind of in cover, or what are you thinking?
I would assume just trying to hear what's going on around me. I don't know exactly how intuitive I am with this kind of.
I mean, everyone has a
machine.
passing knowledge, but none.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like as a jack of all trades, I might know something, but I don't know that it's extensive enough to really know 100% what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that's fair. You can probably just look for general things, because...
Are there any creatures at all around me?
That is something you could certainly look for.
13.
Okay, well... There are definitely signs that something alive is around here, but you don't see anything, immediate. There's to explain what I mean, it's not tracks per se, so it's not like a mammal or anything like that, but there are weird drag marks in the sand that just aren't natural.
I have the ferret kind of just...
You're very sugar-rushed ferret.
just kind of get around being as stealthy as he can.
And let him look around too.
Right.
Okay, he's gonna scamper up and across, and he's gonna look up and stuff, and he comes back, and he reports that he has found the symbol of one of the brothers, as well as what appears to be directions, like a map. But they're towards the top. He doesn't see any stairs, though, that could get you up there right now.
My ferret is smarter than I am.
Your ferret's friggin' smart. We'll get to it.
You know.
Alright.
I wanted to see if there was, the whole time I'm looking at...
Yeah, you're looking from an overarching vantage point, yeah.
I wanted to get a closer look at the damage to see if if I could figure out how it was damaged and if there was a way to fix it.
A piece in particular, it looks to be an energy cell has been damaged, is one of the major ones. So that fuel line is just not connecting, so either it's not getting enough energy to do what it's supposed to do, but you also see that towards the top, first of all, you see a flickering of something furry. But then in that same area, there's like a control panel, and it looks like all the wires have just been yanked.
Would I have any idea of how to fix the wiring?
You certainly could. You'd have to get up closer to see if you need parts.
Could I climb?
Because you definitely probably need to salvage some parts is the big thing. If you wanted to try and climb, yeah.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay, it is a little difficult because it is directly up. It has ladder-like stuff, but it's angled, it's a little awkward, so it's gonna be a difficulty 4.
And I need...
So you need a 12 or higher. You succeed. Okay, so you come down and first I need you to roll to come down into the pit safely. You make it down, but unfortunately you slip a little bit and you kind of twist your ankle. Not terribly, but you do take a 1 damage to your might, which is your physical stat. So your stat pool has gone down to 9.
So here?
Yes. And that's just for now. That can be healed. So you make it down, but it's not so bad. It's just annoying and it hurts kind of. But you are still able to climb up. You make it to the spot. You can definitely tell from this you need new wiring, but it also appears that a piece has been stolen. Like a major component. Possibly.
Wouldn't it be the thing I have, would it?
No. The item you have is more like a gear. This is more like a fuse box. So it's almost like it's missing a fuse connector, or possibly even something that helps with the AI function of this device.
And you said new wires? Or what did you say?
It needs new wires, which could be salvaged anywhere.
And also I have parts, so...
Yeah, he has parts, but there is a specific piece that seems specific to this item that could be crafted, but it would take someone really skilled. And also with knowledge of what this device is and what this device does. Do you want to investigate up here to see what the device does while you're here? Okay, roll for it real quick. It's a difficulty of 4 still, but you know Numenera. You want to go for it? Okay.
She spends an experience point to roll again.
Much better. Okay, you succeed. You know that this device was designed to keep everyone in the valley safe from mental effects. But when it malfunctioned, it started doing the exact opposite. And it has been sapping everyone's memories.
No, that would make sense.
I don't know.
So I need to fix it. So, would I be able to craft the part with my crafting Numenera?
No, it was built by by the brothers specifically. You may be able to talk to the other two. They would have knowledge of the brothers, considering they're like their town founders. They're like the presidents to these people.
So are they dead?
Oh no, they've
they're
been
talking.
looking around, talking with him. They're looking around, trying to find the same shit you guys.
Or do you
are
mean the
finding.
brothers?
The brothers.
The brothers.
Oh, the brothers long dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they may be able to point you in the right direction, like maybe knowing something about their tech. Maybe they have stuff back at the villages. You never know. Like in museums and shit.
Do I see her up there scrambling about?
Yes, you do.
All right. Hey, niece, what are you finding up
I
there?
love how she's just your niece now.
Yeah, it works out.
It's our thing. Well, it's been damaged, and...
Well, I could have told you that.
Do you want me to tell you what's going on, or do you want to be snippy?
I want to be a little snippy, but I also want you to tell me about it.
Alright, well, you need to calm yourself.
I said one.
I am up here hanging on. You need to hold yourself.
I just wanted to do one.
It's fine.
I mean, you're on a platform. When you
I'm just holding, it's fine.
All right. Why don't you hang on a second so you can point out what you're talking about when I get up there. And,
So you're gonna follow?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, climb.
All right. To challenge level.
Challenge level is decreased for you. For her, it was a difficulty 4. It's a difficulty 3 for you.
Yeah, because I have the.
Because you have the climbing.
Yeah. All right.
So 9 or higher?
Yeah, that'll do it.
How about me?
Do you want to go up?
Are you joining us all of a sudden?
I'm going to randomly appear.
And I'm gonna pull out some rope and drop it down to help the other two.
Go ahead, climb. Difficulty 4.
Nope.
Just falls on his butt.
That's a 3.
No.
Mulan style. Gets up, starts rubbing his back of his butt.
I just apparently thought I could climb up metal,
You know.
the flat side of it.
Craft. You make it up to the top. You start explaining to him what you've discovered.
Well, I'm actually gonna drop a rope down and help the other two up.
Oh, so everyone can be up here?
Well, he only knows the other two are coming.
Alright, so I'm like hanging on, just kind of like leaned over. I'm like, alright, you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
British all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Alright, you see this part?
You need to pick one accent and stick with it,
You
girl.
know, just leave me alone, okay? So, these here wires
I see them wires.
have been yanked out.
I can replace that.
See this little piece here?
I see that.
We need this piece.
I can't replace that.
It's a fuse box.
Alright.
And you two,
Talking to Lilicia and Bloss.
I don't know them, so yes, you.
Elysia and Bloss, be respectful.
Sorry, I didn't know her name.
Lilicia pats you on the
Lilicia?
shoulder and is like, I'm glad that you're teaching your niece some common decency. Unlike certain Ovenites.
None of that now, Elysia.
Alright, so
They almost get into it again and you stop them. Okay.
these here brothers.
Oh yes, the great Zeph and the awful Ovan.
Oh my.
They're dead, right?
Oh yes, they died in the war nearly 100 years ago, I think.
Alright.
Bloss goes, no, it was 175. Do you know nothing?
I'm sorry, I'm still asking questions. So these here brothers, did they have any like kids or?
Oh, unfortunately, no. They got so wound up in their spat.
Underlings? Someone who might know how the hell this shit works? Sorry, Uncle.
Lilicia struggles for a moment.
Zero just pulls out a cigarette and starts lighting it.
She
Take
goes,
it already.
There
It
is.
just blows up my hand. Sorry.
There's a lab, I think.
Lab's a good place to start.
But I could have swore I sent someone there already.
Alright, so see this thing here, right here? This thing here
This thing right here,
is
right here?
zapping your memories, which is why you can't remember shit for nothing.
Niece, are we gonna have to worry about that? Because we're here now.
Yes. Which is why I couldn't remember my damn dream.
So we need to work with the swiftness, is what you're saying.
Yes. Where is this lab? I don't care if you sent someone there already. Where is this lab?
It's up to the northeast, through the woods. There's a metal forest,
Alright.
and through there is a swamp. Once you get there, I don't think I could direct you any further because I can't remember.
Very well, but hey, you got us somewhere. That's all it really counts for.
Man, you were like the encouraging grandpa that I always wanted.
I'm channeling my grandpa Frank.
I am not surprised.
And I actually, are you gonna make your way up finally?
I think I'm gonna try the little rope that he put down
Yeah,
there.
put a rope. It's there.
Yeah, you come up.
So we need to get to this place
All right. We
to
can
get
do that.
this fuse box.
You climb up,
So we
and
can
they
fix
all
it.
are like, "Oh, you!
No,
I forgot about it. You.
I was gonna.
You're
I'm Swift.
forgettable."
I was gonna. Well, when he pops his head over, he's like, "Oh, good, Artemis. Glad to see you're not caught in one of my traps again."
I start singing the song of how to get around the traps.
I throw stuff at you to shut you the fuck up.
I just kind of look at the other two. I have no idea what is going on.
All right, I have a choice for you all. I have a GM
Oh no!
intrusion.
Oh no! We have to make
What
it
do
together.
you guys want? This is everyone has to agree or disagree.
He never says no.
Well, rather,
I never say
if
no.
one person says no, no one gets it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So yes, we want the GM intrusion.
I'll take it.
I need everyone to roll a speed check because the tower is falling.
Of course.
All right.
Ooh, 16.
Yes.
18.
Jumping. Is this? Would you consider this jumping?
You can do this jumping.
All right. So then it says challenge what?
It's a challenge 6.
Challenge 6. That goes down to a 5. I'm gonna spend.
This is a hard one, yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
on
spend,
purpose.
I'm gonna spend 3 from
You
my
can
pool.
you can spend from your pool if you wanted to try and lower your difficulty.
Oh,
How do you do that?
So I
You'd
will
have to
spend-
lower yours 2 difficulties to succeed.
Yeah.
That means I have to get rid of 2.
You do not succeed.
So I'm dropping it down by 2. So it's 6 down to a 4.
I cannot
18.
say it's an 18. Wow, you
I hit
Just
on
make
the
You
it.
hit on the dot. So Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try, and I'm
You
actually.
need one.
I need to.
Oh, because it would be 15 then.
The difficulty. Oh, if you dropped it 1, would be 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You only have to
So
drop
it
it 1.
spends
But
if
I
you
would
would.
make it if I dropped
You would make it if you dropped 3.
Yeah, so you'll
from your
spend
pool.
3
I would
speed.
drop 3. I don't want to drop 3 though. I'm already slow as fuck.
No,
Oh
it
no,
doesn't.
it's once it hits 0, you can't spend to decrease your difficulty and speed anymore.
Yeah, and we can rest and refill that. It's not hard. So yeah, it just goes down to an 8.
Like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
just like
it.
that.
Okay.
So now you've succeeded. I need to roll a 12. I did not. I'm gonna spend this
Okay, you're gonna reroll.
to reroll. There's an 18. All right.
So as the tower collapses, everyone kind of jumps off of it.
Yeah, I'm actually
My
gonna.
poor sprained ankle is making it difficult.
Can I make it slightly more difficult for myself? Basically, increasing it a step in order to grab the veteran so that he's not gonna hurt himself.
Thank you, God. I was literally sitting here going, does anybody want to help the other 2?
Yeah, I'll grab Bloss and
I
help
guess I'll grab
Bloss.
the other chick.
Lalesia would
No, I
probably be
can't.
fine.
Cool.
It's mostly
Yeah, it's mostly
Bloss.
Bloss.
Because I already have a sprained ankle. I'm already being difficult on myself.
No, Lalesia is definitely
Capable.
Able-bodied.
capable and able-bodied. She's younger. Bloss is older and he has a metal leg.
I'm gonna grab Bloss and then turn to take the brunt of the impact when we land.
Okay, so you're going to take a
So my damage.
might damage.
Okay.
And we're gonna call it light because you were successful on your actual roll, so it's gonna be a damage 2.
Okay, so down to an 8. All right.
But you did take the brunt of that for him,
Yeah.
which was very kind of you. Thank you. I was so worried about Bloss. I was like, Bloss gonna die.
Is it? Are you thankful enough to? Thanks. And that's that's something else that we didn't talk about with experience. As players, we can basically tell the GM, I think that deserves an experience. And
Yeah,
if
you're
you were to
allowed to
get
do
one,
that.
the GM would hand you 2, and you would hand 1 to whoever else.
Oh yeah, this would be one.
So yeah, and so I'm gonna hand it to you for being up there with me and helping out. See, and that's where a lot of this experience economy comes from, is that we can spend it like crazy because we can earn it like crazy if we're really playing the game up. So yeah.
Cool. That makes sense.
Yeah, no, it's one like that where they're like, I think I deserve something. I would give, and he'll give out the second one.
So,
GM economy. Okay. So you make it out of the tower, and it falls to the ground, and it is now... The conduit is still fine and still functioning.
It just kind of like shifted really suddenly.
But now it's on the ground, so when you come back to it, it'll be easier to access.
Interesting.
Like, it's still working. However, who wants to see why it fell?
I have an engineering. I'm trained in engineering.
By all means, go ahead.
All right, so 2 degrees, 2 steps down. Select.
Okay, it's not hard. Go ahead.
Going for it.
I mean, you don't really have to roll for it.
I rolled for it anyway.
You know it wasn't by an engineering issue,
Oh no.
other than something seems to have been eaten away.
I examined that.
This was completely intact, by the way, when you were looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
When you climbed it, it was completely intact. It's like it's been melted away by acid.
Do I recognize it in any of my travels?
No.
Anything in it? Okay.
There are drag marks around the base.
Interesting.
Plus-
I saw drag marks earlier. Just like those.
You did? And you didn't say anything to the tracker in the group?
My ferret saw drag marks.
And your ferret didn't say anything.
And your bear didn't say anything to the
you mean
tracker?
your belt?
Yeah, your belt. Okay, I'm gonna do a identify tracks check.
You can go for it. Try. This is a difficulty 3. Go ahead.
Alright, so down to a 2. 18 again. I'm rolling goddamn rocks.
Okay, so even though you have not come across these tracks in your travels, you are at least well-versed enough by verbal, oral, people passing knowledge.
She said oral.
I hate you.
Try to be a kid.
She made the look. I
To
figured I'd make the
know
joke.
that this is the tracks of a slug-like creature called a mimetin.
Man. Yeah, you actually hear me mumble that under my breath. I'm like,
Mimetins are basically mimics. They're like a slug that can turn into other things.
I actually scoop up some of that sand And I kind of pinch it, smell it.
Do you pinch it? Do you do
Oh,
that?
yeah. I'm
Oh,
wearing
yeah?
gloves. I'm wearing gloves.
Are you sure?
Oh, I need to smell it. How else am I supposed to know it's a mimetin?
You grab it.
Yeah, sure.
Roll initiative, everyone, please.
God damn it.
All right.
I wish your name was Jed, because I want to call you Uncle Jed.
I'm not Uncle Jed. I am Uncle Z. You can call me Uncle Z.
Damn it.
All right. So initiative.
No.
Uncle Z, no.
No.
I don't want to hear that.
All right.
Okay.
I have I'm trained in initiative.
So you get.
That being said, I would say that this is part of my inflexible thing. So my first action when surprised or attacked before I have acted is hindered.
This is you getting surprised,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So the first thing that's going to happen is this lovely little bit of sand. It melts like oobleck
ew.
in the palm, like you're squishing it, and it just drips, and it drips back into the sand, and it turns into a blue blob, and it strikes at you.
Oh man.
I need you to roll for evasion.
All right.
Well, it's your speed.
Sure. So speed check.
Yes.
Level
Difficulty of 6, so not 6. Whoa.
Whoa.
No, it's a difficulty 2.
Okay.
Could I use my whip to pull him out of the way?
Not as a reaction. This is
Yeah.
basically a sneak attack.
Yeah,
Darn
and it actually goes up a degree because of my inflexible. So it goes up to a 3, so I need a 9.
So it's a 3. You need a 9.
14.
You succeed. So it lashes out at you, and you just you back step,
Yeah.
and they're in front of you. Like literally, it's like this foot long slug. Here's the
Can somebody
lovely
squash it?
picture.
It's big.
Can somebody squash it?
Yeah, I don't even I imagine that Zero doesn't even flinch. He just kind of takes that step back and still has that calm demeanor, but internally he's like, fuck. But externally he's like, I saw that coming.
Alright. This is the only one that you currently see.
Do I know that they travel in packs, or...
You do know that they travel in packs, and you do know that they have an unwavering hunger for human flesh.
Alright, niece. You're gonna want to stay back for this. They are mighty hungry fiends.
Are you really gonna keep up this niece thing now?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I kind of
That's
like
our
it.
thing. I like it.
really like it.
I like it, yeah.
It just came naturally, so why not keep it?
Alright, so you get to do your response immediately because
Right.
you, I think, had the. What was your roll?
16.
Never mind.
I had a 16 too.
You have 14.
I had that was for the dodge.
Oh,
I had a
excuse me.
16 initiative.
Can you guys roll off real quick? to
And
see
I'm trained in
who
initiative.
acts? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so you immediately react after jumping back.
Yeah, I'm going to kick out my cape and pull out my razor ring and
Okay.
slice out with it.
Okay, roll to hit.
All right, it's a light weapon. This is 6, so I need a 6. 17.
Jesus Christ. So you slash at it and you hit it for 2 damage.
All right.
It makes this kind of disgusting
Oh,
sound.
you know, I ain't never seen one of these in real life. I could go my whole life without seeing another.
It's kind of cute if it weren't for the fact that it hungers for human flesh.
I've seen worse things that hunger for human flesh.
Ew. All right, Artemis, what are you gonna do?
I guess it's gonna eat all of us.
My guess is it's just gonna eat us all. We're dead. It's done. We're not even try.
So I should at least try, because if not, it's just gonna come after me if I run away. So I'll probably just attack it.
All right. What are you gonna hit with?
Choose my flail.
Alrighty, so that's a medium weapon. You only have to roll a 6 or higher to hit it.
9.
You hit it. So you do 4 points.
4.
Yeah. Alright, it squeals and it melts into a puddle. And then it turns into sand and it is dead.
I look over to
Yeah, it's kind of on your glaive.
I
Not
look
your
over to
glaive,
Artemis
your
and I say, thank you kindly.
Flail.
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 It's still kind of stuck to your flail.
Oh, you just oh,
And squished
oh, no.
Wait, okay, I want to roll for it. How much of it got on him?
Oh, no. Okay.
I want to know how much slug got all over
I rolled
you.
a 5, so I don't think I got out of the way at all.
No.
I feel like
So
the
you're,
cape
like,
just
splattered?
flowed into the way.
Yeah, your cape is flowing
Just went
as it
into the way.
hits you.
Gross.
It's all over your favorite vest.
Nice.
Technically, it's like all she's got to do is.
Is that what you're gonna do for your turn? You're gonna hedge magic him? Hedge magic make him clean?
Is it that or
everyone
catch
else
it
is
on
like,
fire,
catch me
burn
on
it
fire,
off?
burn it off, because it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm gonna burn it off.
I know. Everyone else
Okay.
is like, "What the fuck are you?"
So
What
is
are
that
you
what you're
doing?
doing for your action?
Yes.
Okay. As far as you know right now, there are no other Momentan.
I'm burning it off of them.
Lalesia made it out of the way. Bloss is kind of, he's on the ground still.
Mm-hmm.
It knocked the wind out of him. He's
Oh,
not feeling too hot, so he's gonna stay out of combat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lalesia comes into the center, and she has a sling, like kind of like a rock sling, but it's electric. Like the strings are electric.
It's electric.
Boogie woogie
Boogie
woogie. She comes into the center of you. She goes, "This isn't over yet.
Well, I mean, they do.
Do
try.
any of you see double of anything that was here previously?"
Yes.
Maybe.
Everybody roll, and let's see.
She rolled a 17. He rolled a 17. I rolled a 13.
Okay, you don't.
I'm too busy cleaning up my.
Well, this was a
Clean, I
difficulty
burned you.
Brushing
5.
off
Brush
the
off
ash.
the ash.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you, when you were looking down, you kind of just do a quick turnabout. There are 2 power cells right next to each other. When you know that all of them were spaced out.
That right there.
Okay, that's the one that you identify. You see, so the tower is toppled, and you see like an identical set of wires, and they're sparking in the exact same pattern, like, which is completely improbable.
Shit, there's 3 of them.
3 total. You've already killed one.
Right.
Alright, so there's one there.
At least.
Okay,
Where?
so they're hiding, which means you could probably get. They think that they are not seen.
I whisper in his ear. You see the the power right there?
I
The
do.
one that's right next to the other one?
I do.
It's that one.
All right.
All right,
How do we? Are we able to figure out which is the real one?
that's the hard thing. You just know that there are double, and
Spaced out.
you can attack one or the other. You just don't know if it's going to be the one that's the Momentan.
Well, that's what I was saying. With it being spaced out stuff, would we see spacing differences for that one? Not necessarily the tower with the wires. 'Cause
Wires.
That's
Hard. That one you might be able to know which power cell is the real one.
Or at least have a better chance.
If you might have to roll for a memory, this would be an intellect check, so it is a difficulty 5, but your intellect brings it down to a difficulty.
Didn't
so is that
matter.
a
Didn't
no?
matter.
I got a 2.
Okay, so no. You don't know, but you do know that it's one of the 2. It's a 50-50 shot.
50-50 shot. I take out a coin. Or a shin. I go, heads left, tails right.
Tails.
Okay. I'm actually gonna roll for you. High or low?
High. High left, low right.
Okay,
It's
that is
low.
low, so
Shooting
you're
right.
gonna go for the right?
Shooting right.
That's not what I was
Oh,
rolling
sorry.
it for, but
I thought you were, and because this isn't really a two-sided coin. It's
no, it's not actually a 2-sided coin. I'm asking you to call it high-low.
oh, gotcha. All right. High.
So we're still gonna go high?
All right.
Okay. So are you shooting?
Yeah, I'm shooting.
Okay.
I'm just all right. I'm gonna shoot right. I'll have a coin to flip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You shoot it, and the that nuclear fission liquid just spurts out. That was the real one.
God damn it.
Well, I think I shot the wrong one, Niece.
Upon doing that, the other one deforms because its cover is blown, and it will now attack. The closest person to it is you. It is not. I shouldn't say you because they cannot see me say that. The closest one to that Momentan is
Gianni.
Gianni. Wow, I've been good with your name so far. I'm sorry.
I just call her G or Niece. That's actually one of the reasons I call
Yeah,
her
it's
Niece.
kind of screwing me up. So it's going to attack at you. So I just need you to roll a quick evasion.
Nice.
Very good. So 18, you definitely evade. So it just kind of lunges at you, kind of half-heartedly. It screams, "Ah!" And we are back to you. If you want, you can attack that one, or you can go for the wires and see if you hit.
I'm gonna keep after the one we know.
Okay, that's a good idea. So, what's the plan? You do need to move in a little bit, but that shouldn't be too bad. It's not like anything is extreme proximity away.
Sure. Just make a couple steps towards it. And I already got the flail gooey, so let's go for it again.
Alright, swing to hit.
12.
Okay, hold on.
So that'd have been 4.
So you swing, and you hit it, and it hits, and it's really, really effort up. You hit it for 4 points of damage, but it's still going. It is your turn. You can retaliate, Gianni. So, do you want to hit it?
I want to use my onslaught.
Okay.
And it's a blast of flames. If I hit, it's 4 points of damage.
Very nice. Okay, swing to hit. You just hit, both of you. Like, you just hit the difficulty rank.
I was startled.
So because you're hitting it with fire, it screeches, and it just keeps screeching until it melts into a puddle.
Hey guys, I think fire works.
You think?
Oh wait, that's right, I forgot fire is not very good at this.
Yeah, no fire. Lolisia's a little bit shocked.
Still known. It's not that it's...
It's known, but
Exactly.
it's not common to see it.
Like a burst of flames.
I mean, we've
When
been
I get
looking at your
scared,
halo.
I burst a little.
Alright, so you have one more.
And I believe that I would tell them that it's between the wires up there.
You mean I got another 50-50 shot of fucking this up again? Also, for the record...
No, you turned to look. Have you looked at them since you were focused on the other one?
No.
It's gone.
There are 3.
Ah, crap.
I say we just leave this place.
We're gonna have to come back. We might as well take care of this now before they eat up all this stuff.
That's true.
They don't eat this stuff.
No, I assume that with the metal will be getting it corroded away.
They corrode because of the way that their molecular biology is.
Well-
Similar to the acid of a slug.
Would they follow us if we left this area because they want human flesh more?
They might, but they're slow.
Oh, that's fine. I don't mind. I don't want them to catch us, obviously. I just want to lead them away from this place.
They would follow you if you guys left, yeah.
I don't want to sick them on other people.
Oh, I mean,
Other
we just want to get
places.
them away from the thing where they can imitate things like
Exactly.
that. And we can... They'll have to follow us at some point. Or we can try and take care of them now. I'm totally down for either.
Kind of into the desert.
For the record, that battery generator thing, it was like that when I found it.
Oh, was it, Uncle?
My
Was it?
thing is, I would want them away from the wires.
Right.
We don't need to destroy
Okay.
any more inside.
Yeah,
You're all
so we-
deliberating this. You look back at the wires. There's only 2 again. But there are 2 of Bloss.
Oh, crap.
Worse. God damn it.
Alright,
You
Bloss.
deliberated too long.
Everybody run that way.
Oh.
Is someone gonna pick up Bloss? Oh,
No.
everybody run that way? Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
I would have that knowledge, wouldn't I, that they haven't been moving quickly?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Also, the fact that he can't move his
I got an
legs very
18, I
fast.
know.
He
Yes.
does the lip
All right.
weird thing.
No, that's a-
It's like-
Alright, come on, Bloss. Let's go.
Well-
Real Bloss. Let's run
Both
this
of the
way.
Blosses stand up, but only one of the Blosses walks the way that your Bloss has always walked.
And I immediately shoot the other one.
Okay,
It would be his
it
turn.
was your turn, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So shoot the imposter Bloss.
Imposter Bloss, you're an imposter. Who imposters?
I love this so much. This is why
You do not hit.
I have it. Is it not made easier because it's a light weapon?
Oh, yes, thank you.
All right.
Okay, so yes, you hit.
I
Sorry.
squeeze on by there.
You hit it.
Wow. 2 damage.
So 2 damage.
Just 2 damage.
It shrieks, but in a Bloss voice. Ah!
That's just disturbing. Someone put this thing out of its misery. And also, keep an eye on them wires over there.
Okay, so
I guess I'll watch the wire. It's not even my turn. I'm last anyways. Just look it over.
So you've hit it. It's still kind of like deforming down into a slug.
All right.
I'm going to run up next to it,
And you hit it
and I'm going to flail it right in the back.
as it's still kind of deforming down. It is an so because it's not small at this moment, it is going to be easier to hit. When they're smaller, it's harder to hit them. So, roll for it. You only have to roll a 9.
Roll forward.
I didn't.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Why are we all
Where are we
doing this
spent?
accent?
Okay.
I feel
It's become a thing.
that is a 3 as well, sir.
So you swing at him, but you miss. So you kind of like hit the sand next to it.
Stop trying to hit it and hit it, son.
Your turn. What would you like to do, Gianni?
It was deforming.
Why are you making
How
fun of
often
me?
can I use my onslaught?
Onslaught is a special ability.
I didn't have it like any restriction in there.
It spends intelligence.
It spends your intelligence.
It's
is
if
the
I remember
only
right, it was 2 intellect it spends. To do
okay.
thing. So if you wanted to use, you can use it again.
it. Well, it costs 2, but you have an edge in intellect, so it costs 1.
Okay.
So you've used one.
Okay, so someone needs to be what? Okay. Someone watch these wires.
Oh, you need someone to keep
I'm
an eye.
watching the wires.
Lilisha
watch
puts a
him.
hand on your shoulder and she's like, I've got this, sweetie.
First of all, she doesn't want to touch me because I'm made of fire.
You're not made of fire.
You have a halo of fire.
I am constantly on fire though. I can't touch things without catching. Which is
That's not true.
That's what the book said.
Okay,
Oh.
that's fair.
We'll figure
No,
it
that's
out.
fair.
We'll
No, that's
figure it
fair.
Oh, yo, you might be right. And I mean, we think of halo as in a halo.
But it could be
But
around your
halo
whole
is like an
body.
aura of fire.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so she starts to go to touch you and then she thinks better and you cringe away. You're just used to not having human contact.
Thank you. And I let her.
But
do
she's
the
gonna watch. She's gonna keep watching.
thing. So I do my onslaught to him again.
Okay. So roll for it. It is now back down to a slug, so it is a 12 to hit.
Fucking what are with these
Is that
three?
Do you
I
want-
spend an experience for
She
you.
has experience
Oh,
if she
you
wants to
got some?
spend it.
All right.
She's got 2. I'm the one that had 1.
What is it? Let's see.
Crotch shot.
Do you want to throw it into my crotch again? See if you get a 16.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm gonna let you re-roll it if you don't like that roll on the ground.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Yeah, re-roll
Nine?
it. It wasn't a real roll. You were trying to pick it up.
The same fucking thing!
Wow, you all suck.
Okay, it's fine. You shoot fire. It hits kind of just short of it, and you melt that sand the same way you did when you fired him up.
I was distracted with the transition of not looking at the other one.
The Memetan is going to attack whoever is closest, which is you, my dear Artemis. So he is going to swing at you. Roll for a dodge. It is a speed for dodging.
Why can't it be a Ford?
Ha.
I got a 7.
You
It
haven't.
hits
you
you.
haven't- Oh, you don't have an engine speed. Never mind.
I don't.
He attacks
I
you.
have 1 in might.
You take 3 points from your might.
I have an edge, so is that just 2?
No.
No, it does not work that way for damage, unfortunately.
Oh, matter, I still got enough.
I wish.
All right.
That'd be nice if it worked that way, but
Well, you have
no.
armor, don't you? Yeah.
He has fur armor, yeah, which decreases.
So that would decrease it by 1.
Yes.
So you take 2.
So you take 2 damage.
I just realized I am that heavily. No. You and I have the same armor because of your.
Because
ward
she
thing.
has her ward.
Yeah, neat.
Alright, so it eats a chunk, like, not eats a chunk out of you,
Yeah.
but it takes a nibble. You have a small, it kind of like
A small.
stretched, it kind of stretched up and touched you, and it's like a burn.
As if I don't already
And
have
it
one.
duplicates.
Sick burn.
There are now 2.
Oh crap.
Are they the same size or smaller?
Same size.
No crap.
Every time that they take a nibble out of you, they will duplicate.
Well, where did he buy freaking claws?
He
I
didn't.
don't know. That's a good question. No one's checked on Bloss.
I'm trying to get these things
That's
to stop
fair.
doing their shit and stuff. I ain't got time. All right. Believe it is now my. Oh, there go.
Well, the other one kind of has summoning sickness, so no, it would
Alright.
technically be. Oh, it's your turn, yeah.
My turn again. All right. What'd that thing do? All right. Yeah. I'm going to reach into like my vest pocket and pull out. I'm gonna reach into my vest pocket and pull out what's called an iotum, and I'm going to basically flick it at the first the one that was trying to be Bloss, the Bloss lookalike. So I flick this
Okay.
iotum at him, and it's a trigger iotum ray. It costs 1 intelligence or 1 iotum. I'm gonna charge myself intelligence because I need an iotum to make stuff.
Iotum is like gas in this universe, by the way.
So I use that to trigger it, and it's a short range of force, inflicts 3 points of damage, and yeah.
Roll the hit.
Alright.
You have to roll 12. Oh no, it's lowered for you because
Edge. Intelligence? Because it's constant intelligence, so it would use intelligence, right?
I'm talking for your ability to hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
Didn't you say you had something that?
Yeah,
Or was
well,
that
I was
only
using
with
that was
your
when I was
weapon?
using a light weapon.
Okay,
but,
never mind then.
But this is using my intelligence, which has an edge.
No, that's not going to decrease your ability to hit.
Okay. It increases the amount I have to.
It's fine.
It decreases the amount I have to spend to put effort into it. That's what that is.
Yes.
All right. Which I'm gonna go ahead and do that too.
It's only because of the noise that we say no.
Yeah.
She's allowed to scratch on it, but
All right. So that goes down to a 10. All right. So I need a
you need to get a 9.
9. Fucking hell.
You spend? Okay.
14.
Okay, you succeed at throwing the iotum, and it does 3 damage. You said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Still kicking.
Oh, come on. Didn't you do 3?
No, they both missed.
4?
Oh no, you did hit.
Yeah, he hit it with 4.
No, he didn't. He
Not
missed.
this one.
Not this one? All right. Oh yeah, you missed with everything.
We both our previous parties missed. So that's the first amount of damage that it's done.
All right. All right. Well, we gotta keep these things from biting you, so attack from a range if you can.
Yeah, no luck here. I mean, well, okay. So it'd be my turn.
It is
I
your
can
turn.
attack. So I will swing at him. Again with the flail.
Okay, go for it.
Hey.
17.
Nice. Okay, you hit him. Which one did you aim for?
The
The
same
one
that
that
he
he
would have
hit?
hit.
Okay, perfect. So it smashes and blech, everywhere, and the other one screams out in agony. You killed his father.
Also his mother and brother,
brother.
sister.
brother and sister. You killed his entire family, all
How-
one of him.
How old is your character? How old does your character appear to be?
Mid to late 20s.
All right. So
Sounds good.
I can reasonably call you boy. All right. That's all I needed to know. Stop taking my kills, boy.
I'm going to step back after that. So I'm
Okay.
not right next
So
to
you're
the
not
other.
in range. Okay, and let's move on to Gianni.
Is Blaze a safe distance away from?
Bloss was able to get up and walk a safe distance away. Yes.
Can I check on him?
Yes, you can. Most definitely.
I'm gonna check on him.
Okay. It appears that he got bit. He lost his pinky.
I didn't get a rubber one on a measure lake.
But because the memory effects have been so strong, it bit him and he immediately forgot. Which is why he didn't call out. No, nothing. But the thing is when because it's acidic, it cauterizes it immediately. Which is how these things feed on people really slowly.
Yum.
But
Scrumptious.
it did bite him, which is why it duplicated.
That's what I was just wondering about. Just making sure he's okay.
No, he is okay, but he is less and less here. He is actually being friendly with Lalesia right now.
We need to get him out of here. We need to get everyone out of here. The effects are worse right here, I think.
Well, they're the townspeople. You guys just came into this area. You have no idea how long this memory effect has been affecting them.
Okay, well, that was my turn.
That was your turn.
I can't attack at this point.
No, I would still say you can. That was more like an observation or a movement.
Okay.
And I would say you can still probably make a ranged attack, but you probably can't move in.
Is my whip too close?
No, you, I do believe it says something about the range on the whip, does it not?
I didn't see anything in there.
I would say it's a medium, like a short distance, so I think that you are good to use the whip.
Alright, I use my fire whip. Yes, that's fine. And I hit him with a 3.
No, you don't.
You try though.
I just tossed it on there. It's fine. I did. I was very distracted by Blaze. Lads,
Lost. There we go. All right, and we are back to 0.
0, what do I got? We got the one that was wires, and we got this one here that duplicated. So
And the one that's from the duplication, yes.
So we have 2 total.
We have 2 total.
Alright. Then, hang on a second. No, I don't want to do that. Hang on. There we go. Oh, there's that thing I was like, anyway. Alright, so, I'm going to, do another item ray.
Okay.
The one that duplicated.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out another little bit of item and flick that thing at him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna.
Are you going to decrease the difficulty again, or no?
No, I'm not going to. Not
Okay, so just roll a 12.
Alright.
I believe in you.
You shouldn't.
Okay. Do you want to reroll? Okay.
18.
Okay, you succeed. You hit him with the iotum, and it hits him for a damage of 3.
Alright.
Alright. It is now the Momenton's turn. You stepped back. What the Momenton does is it starts to retreat to the wires.
Alright. Don't you go running from this ass whooping, boy.
I knew that was coming.
I'm morally obligated.
That's all it did. Just retreat.
That's all it did, yeah.
Okay.
So now it is Artemis, it's your go.
I'm going to.
It's still moving, like you could feasibly, yeah.
I'm going to go up to it and try to beat its head in.
Okay, go for it.
14.
You hit it. It's mid go, like it's trying to get to its brethren. Yes, exactly.
Stretching its neck out and just takes off there.
You.
Don't worry, it'll grow back into Shifus.
You're gonna need to clean the shit out of your spike ball.
Yep.
Alright. Finally. It is your go.
And that one's dead, right?
That one is dead.
And all we have left is the wires.
All we have left is the wire duplicate that we don't know. So do you want to try and shoot one of them?
I kind of still like the idea of us retreating.
They'll just keep duplicating.
No, only
No.
if there's a food source.
Oh.
Exactly.
If we, like, not retreat, but, like, go out so they can't duplicate.
Fair enough.
Like what your first plan was.
I'm good with
Especially since there's only one right now.
I'm good with my first plan. There's only one.
I kind of want, I like keep an eye on it, and I'm like, alright, guys. Just slowly walk. Not really
It's a
slowly,
good
just-
thing you're looking at it, because Lelicia forgot to.
Oh, good. I'm looking at it. Let's leave.
There is still only just the one. Alright, so are we gonna retreat?
Yeah, I'm gonna guide Lelicia and Bloss out of this area.
Just, like,
Assuming that they're
walking.
having some issues.
Yes.
Alright,
Bloss more than Lelicia, but Lelicia is also having major struggles.
Alright, I look at Bloss. I get eye contact with him, so he's focusing on me. I say, Bloss, oh boy, you're doing great, you're doing wonderful, but I need you to head back to your town. You may not know why you need to head back to your town. You may not know why you need to head back to your town when you get back
Where's my
to
town?
your town is just that way, and I turn him and face him in the direction of the town he's going.
Oh no, that's the direction of Zeph.
No, it's not, Zeph. It's the opposite direction, I assure you. I'm not, no... I look over Legion, I'm like, Legion, I'm sorry. I don't mean this. I ain't no dirty Zephite. I would never lead you astray. We've been through the war together, buddy. You gotta go that way and get to safety.
We've been through the war together?
We did, man. We did.
Were you the one who helped me save my leg?
I did my best, and I'm sorry I failed you that day. I failed you, and it hurts.
I remember when we buried my leg.
I'm
Got
still
its
watching.
own funeral.
We did. We gave your leg a funeral, but
Alicia's like, you lost your leg?
Alicia, I'll deal with you in a second. Damn.
I'm still looking at the thing, guys. What's happening out there?
We're up.
Okay, you guys have all gotten out of the...
Yeah, we're out of the.
You're backing up slowly. You probably helped her up after you got the other two out. You were able to certainly get out on your own.
And so I'm like, Lelicia, look at me. You making eye contact with me? Leisha, look at me. Leisha looks at me.
Maybe.
Maybe. Leisha, I need you to put your differences aside, being a Zeph and all that. That's all dumb.
You mean this lovely young man here with the metal leg? Young man, I have never received such
dear.
a compliment in my life.
All right.
They are getting along swimmingly.
I see that, and I don't trust it. So, all right, here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna have to build some kind of little camp here for these two to stay in, because I don't think they can make it back to the town, and I'm not taking them with us.
That's a great idea.
They are a liability. So I take my explorer's pack and I pitch 2 tents. I use hers to pitch a second tent, and I will basically lock them in there with food and supplies and stuff, so that even if they forget what they are or what they're doing, they can be like, oh, I'm hungry. There's food right here. I don't know how it got here, but I've got it. And just kind of keep them.
That's a very good plan, because that's exactly what they would do.
And keep them occupied.
Yes. Okay, they will be doing that while you guys go to investigate the lab that Leisha seems to have. She said it was to the northeast.
In the swamp area.
In a swamp area through a metal wood.
All right. Well then, I guess we're heading to the swamp. You coming with us, boy?
Might as well.
I like your spirit. G. Keep that fire hot.
Have you been calling me G this whole time?
I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's J.
Well, that was Gianni.
Gianni, G.
It's a J.
Yeah, but Gianni.
It's G,
It
technically.
doesn't matter. That
I was
makes
really
it even
confused.
better.
It's fine.
Have you spelt it out for him?
Ever.
Ever. In
Probably
ever.
not.
There you go.
What were you saying?
G. Stay. Keep that fire hot. Alright? Because I don't need no more of these slug things coming up on us. In the meantime, I think we're heading up that way.
Leisha peeks out of the tent real quickly. She waves you down. She goes, Wait, before you go. I feel like I gave this to someone else too. But I feel like it's important for you to have it.
What is it, Leisha?
She hands you a transmission amulet. So a transmission amulet is similar to a walkie-talkie.
Alright.
It was probably made to communicate with another device. She has a secondary device with her. You can get as many of these to work together in a channel as you want, basically. Once you are within 1 mile of the other transmission device, it will send a message back. So basically, once you get to the place, you can send her a message. And as soon as you're within a mile of her, she'll get it to say that you're on your way back.
Alright.
So it's just a communication device,
Cool.
so that you guys can keep in contact just in case.
Well, do you want to hang on to this here? Alright. I hand that off to, G.
Alright. So we start making our way northeast?
We do.
Alrighty.
Origins of the Fall is a Numenera-derived podcast. Monte Cook Games logo, Numenera, and the Numenera logo are trademark of Monte Cook Games, LLC, in the U.S.A. and in other countries. All Monte Cook Game characters and character names, and the distinctive likenesses thereof, are trademark of Monte Cook Games, LLC. Content in this podcast is derived from Monte Cook Games publications, and they're copyrighted 2013 to 2017, Monte Cook Games, LLC. All music in this podcast, however, was created by Wastebin Productions, and we hope that you'll support us on Patreon at www.patreon.com/thatwastebin. See you next time.